Doc Vinyl here at Max J Records for Record Store Day 2022, which is April 23rd, Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Now, before we start, I'd like to start with the whole first come, first serve. We have a lot of giveaways. That will be door prizes. You come in, and of course, once these run out, these run out. These are special edition stuff. And then there's a bag, Record Store Day bag, of course, with the April 23rd, 2022 date on it. And then there's posters, too. The Record Store Day poster, and then, of course, the Love Supreme Jazz, John Coltrane poster. Now, also with the releases, some of them will be first come, first serve too. As you know, Record Store Day is crazy. Some stuff sells out, some doesn't. You don't know. So the best way to be guaranteed is to get here early and get your stash. So we're going to start out with genres this year. We're going to do jazz, rock, pop, all that, rap, the discs, the picture discs, and the EPs, and the box sets. So this is about 80% of the inventory that will be here on next Saturday. So there'll be a little bit more, and of course, it trickles in as it comes. So let's start off with jazz. Now with jazz, we got Dave Bowie Trio, live from Vienna, 1967. This is a classic with quite a few people on this one. This is a classic trio, John Chambers and what have you. Very good stuff. This has never been released before as I released. This is on a Brubeck edition, so this has never been released on a collection. This was a part of another album, so that's very rare. Another one is Pepper Adams with the Tommy Banks Trio. This is live at the Room Trap, and this has got 2 discs, reel to reel. This, again, I believe, was a collection of live stuff that has never been released either before. And this is going to be another limited edition, and you know how the jazzes go. They come, and they're gone. Moving on to the Lost album by Charlie Mingus. Of course, some of the great bass playing Charlie Mingus right here. This has, as I'm looking at it here, it's got Charles McPherson, it's got Bobby Jones, John Foster, Roy Brooks, and musical. A lot of good stuff on this. This is from the early 70s. This is Mingus at his best. And this is, again, previously unreleased live sets, as it says right there. Pretty good stuff. Moving on. In the live concert series, we have Bill Evans' Inner Spirit. And of course, Bill Evans, we know, is a great piano player. And again, more of the unreleased stuff. That seems to be, this is from an Argentina concert, high quality press. So a lot of this stuff now we're seeing now is stuff that's never been released before. And this has the theme from the hit 1970s TV series MASH, which, of course, the song, I believe, of Suicide is Painless. Not an uplifter, but great album. Moving along, we have Chet Baker's Trio Live. Now, this is to kind of go along with the Chet Baker series. I think last year we had a couple Chet Baker releases. This is very popular. This is live in the Radio France. This is the early 80s concerts. Some really cool stuff and some great outtakes on that. And we have Christian Mcbride, one of my favorite true bass players of the early time periods. Well, the recent time periods. He played with Brian Blades and Joshua Redman. This is some really good stuff. This has got Africa, Consider Me Gone, Gaja Yatumbo, It's Your Thing. These are some sort of classics. Hank Jones, George Duke, Chick Corea classics. So this is kind of a compilation of stuff that he's played. And this is numbered, limited edition. So you're not going to, once this is gone, I think that's it. It's got the digital download too. And then we have, this is a 71 Montreux Festival, Larry Coryell. Great guitar work if you like jazz guitar. It's an EP here, some good stuff here. In the Rain of Grant Green, and that kind of cool stuff for that time period. A mono release of last year's stereo, Art Pepper in the Rhythm section. Of course, this is the rhythm section of the Miles Davis Quintet. This has Philly Joe Jones, Paul Chambers, and Red Garland, playing with, of course, Art Pepper. And this is the mono edition, very serious. This is the last time this was released, I think, is when the album came out. So this is going to be rare, and this is going to sell out quickly, too. Then we have the Beyond Vista Social Club right here. And this is a pretty cool collection of a couple different jazz specials, a horror guitar, and all kinds of different works and stuff like that. Some good, interesting percussions. This is another one of those releases that you don't see too often. It comes out from time to time. And then we got Max Roche, one of my favorite jazz drummers, who used to teach here at UMass Amherst years ago before he died. This has got Abigail Lincoln on it, Coleman Hawkins, I Love You, Jenny. This is just a classic album with some great singing. Abigail Lincoln in her prime. I saw her years ago at the Jazz Regatta Bar. Really cool stuff. Great. Max Roche, probably one of the most legendary drummers of rock and roll. He was the drummer on the legendary album Birth of the Cool. And then, of course, Coleman Hawkins, amazing saxophone player. Cool stuff. And then we have Jimmy Cliff, Follow My Mind. This is some cool stuff. This is, again, good to see some younger jazz artists. I mean, when I say compared to the other ones, I mean, he's not young, but he's younger. These guys, a lot of them are dead, and he still plays. And you can actually still see Jimmy Cliff. I believe Jimmy Cliff might be coming around to the Regatta Bar this summer. I actually, matter of fact, just saw Diana Krall last Monday. She played at the Colonial Theater in Boston. Okay, now we're gonna move on to rock. Cool stuff here. It's not really alphabetical, but it kind of worked out that way a little bit. These are the 2 America releases. This is like a greatest hits. Cool stuff. This has got Sister Golden Hair, Lonely People, Venture Highway, Horse with No Name. If you like all those great 70s America hits, this is the album to get. And it's a limited, it won't be a lot. And then this is History America's Greatest Hits, and this is the original America's Greatest Hits, and this is just a release of it. This has got Muskrat Love. This has got all the songs this one doesn't have on it, so if you get these 2, you're pretty much guaranteed to have every America hit there was. So pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff to see America back again, especially since I did them a couple months ago. Now we're looking at Thomas Dolby. I believe this is an EP, isn't it correct? Yeah, John. It's a Kiwi, Hyperactive, White City. Pretty cool stuff. Early 80s. It doesn't have Blinded by Science, but pretty cool. Hyperactive was another one of his big hits, and of course, crazy, crazy 80s music. Fun stuff. Then we have Joni Mitchell. This is cool. This is some of the 60s stuff. Look how young Joni is there. And this is some of her early stuff. All I Want, Care of You, California, Hunter. This has some of her big hits on it. Very, very cool to see. Don't see a lot of Joni Mitchell reissues. This is a good one. Then we have Judas Priest. Some really good collection of some of the great hits. Deep Freeze, Winter Retreat. I think Screaming for Vengeance is on this, I believe. Is it not? Never Satisfied. So this is pretty good stuff. So pretty cool. First time embossed edition. So this is embossed, you can see. So this is probably a collector's edition. Of course, the second ones won't be embossed, and you know how that works. So you always want to get that hype sticker. Tree of the Ages, Lara, My Lives in Japan. This looks pretty cool, to be honest. I don't know a ton about it, but this looks like a pretty good release, an original release. Yeah, it is. It's on Omnivore. First time on LP, so this must have been a CD release. And that's always cool to see, too, because a lot of the CDs that aren't available on vinyl are now being available, which is kind of cool to see. And then we have Paddy Smith, and this is curated by the Record Store Day, so that's the same poster. See right there? Pretty kind of cool. And this has some of her hits: Birdland, Ask the Angels, Dancing Barefoot, Poppies, Frederick, About a Boy. This looks like a combination of jazz hits and other stuff, so it looks pretty cool. This is curated by the Record Store Day. Classic Paddy Smith, 74 to 96, 21 tracks, including Gloria, Because of the Night. So that's pretty cool. And I think Laura Branigan did Gloria, too, so I think she was the original writer of the song. All right, moving along. I kind of broke these up a little bit, and first we're going to do the alternatives. A lot of people like the alternatives. We have the Cranberries, Remembering Dolores, right here. This is a good double album. Pretty good stuff on UMC. Got some really good stuff here, which War Child, 21, everything I said. Again, classic Cranberries. And this is a much anticipated Alice in Chains, obviously. This has got Die Young, I Ain't Like That, and Killing Yourself. This is a EP, I believe, as you can see right there. Limited edition. And then we have the Red Hot Chili Peppers. This is a double album. This has got, I can't really read. Oh, yeah, this is the turn match. Yeah, this has got a lot of the greatest hit stuff material on it. This exclusive cover, poster, and limited edition silver vinyl. So this has got a poster in it and a little silver edition. So that's pretty cool. Moving along, we got some nice 80s hardcore replacements. Cool stuff. Early punk. This is 4 albums of all their great stuff. Don't Ask Why, Shiftless When Idle, Careless, Taking a Ride. So this is really cool. And this is mostly recorded in Minneapolis in 1981, so this is mostly a live show. And this comes with live at the earliest professional limited edition of only 14,000 copies. Sounds like a lot, but they'll sell fast worldwide because most of the alternative stuff sells fast. Echo and the Bunnyman, this is the B-sides and the live from 2001 and 2005. And this is a Record Store Day release, so this will be first time ever. And this is a lot of live recordings of stuff that's never been in Brill, and it has vocals and string arrangements and instrumentals and all kinds of cool stuff. So that's pretty cool. All right, moving along, we have Nowhere in St. Vincent. And you didn't tell me much about this one. This is a Record Store right now here in. I don't know if it's colored. Can't see it. I don't think that it is, but it feels like it's colored vinyl. I don't know. I'm not going to say. You're going to have to open it and find out. Ultravox, Live at the Rainbow, 1977. Some early punk alternative stuff. Really cool stuff and some cool pictures in the back right there. Really cool. Don't see a lot of Ultravox. This is kind of cool to see. And this is Anniversary Edition. First time on vinyl. And I don't know if it's colored. Then we have the classic Offspring's Greatest Hits. I used to have this on CD. It says Everything Can't Repeat, Come Out and Play, Keep Them Separated, Self-Esteem, All I Want, Gone Away, Pretty Fly for a White Guy, Why Don't You Get a Job, The Kids Aren't Alright, Original Prankster, Want You Bad. Yeah, this has hit that. This has got really all the major hits. And it was on CD. I think this is the first time it's ever been released on on exclusive blue color. So it's blue vinyl, and this is the first time it's been released on vinyl. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. This is Live Seeds. This is really nice. Includes the Mercy Seat Dino, the Ship Song, and many more. Exclusive limited edition double album on etched transparent red vinyl. So that's side A, B, and C. So side D must be the etched one, right? That doesn't have playable music on it. That's going to be my guess. You think, John?
Yeah, definitely.
I think so, yeah. So that's what I think it is. And then we have Coachella. Oh, and this is the same type of thing, too. So this must have etched vinyl, too. Oh, I should have remembered. Yeah, the iconic reunion performance. Yellow and orange marbled vinyl with etching on side D. Okay, so this is the same drill. 3 sides. Side D's etching. It's a marbled vinyl release. I think there's only 1,200 of them or something, so this will go fast. Kind of cool to see a couple of bands doing that kind of thing. Mother Oh My Mother, another alternative release. Good stuff. And this looks like a picture disc. Yeah,
I think it's a cover.
Cover, yeah. Okay. Doesn't say. Well, you're going to have to buy it, open it, and find out. Limited edition. Oh, it is. Limited edition picture disc. There we go. Sometimes reading the label helps. This is Angel Rat, and this is on Prague Metal Masterpiece Deep Purple with Lime Monster Green Swirl Vinyl. This looks pretty cool. Yeah, this is some pretty cool stuff on it. Who's on this? Oh, Dennis DeLange, Demore, Michael Langway. So this is your typical Prague heavy metal with some keyboards in it. Really cool stuff. Looking pretty cool. That's a pretty cool stuff. And then we have Frankie and the Witch Fingers. And this, I think, is, matter of fact, this is on Busted Guts Green, Pink, and Bone Splatter. So I think it looks something like that. I'm going to be my guess. Those look like the colors. So this is, again, these go fast because a lot of people buy one to play and one to collect because, you know what I mean, want to collect that. Rex Orange County, Apricot Princess, 5-year anniversary edition. This is some more newer music. Cool stuff. Nice collection. First time on vinyl, I think. Yep.
It's been out on vinyl. I think this is a special run. Yeah.
It was a special run. April 20. Yeah, it's a RSD release. I'm trying to figure out what makes it.
It must be the color.
The color vinyl, yeah. And then Wipers Over the Edge Anniversary Edition double LP features side of rare mixes, outtakes, and more from the session. Includes unseen photos, vinyl etching again, color vinyl edition, remastered from the original master tapes. That's always cool to see. So this is quite a collection here. So you're getting probably side 1, side 2. Again, side 1, side 2, side 3, with the last side being etched. So that seems to be the theme this year, the fourth side etched on its double-side album. I wonder if that's not enough material to do 2 albums. All right, now we're going to get into classic. I kind of call it the classic rock era. So these are the classic stuff, like Michael Oldfield, Tubular Bells. You might remember this from the opening scene from The Exorcist. That's where this is from, the Sentinel song. So cool stuff. This is a classic album of a re-release. This has never been re-released before. I have the original, which was released in 1972 or 73, I believe. Does it tell us when it was released? No, but this is the first time it's been on vinyl. So this is kind of cool. Nice collectible thing. David Bowie EP, Brilliant Days. Of course, anything David Bowie's pretty cool. This is My Death and A Small Plot of Land. These are kind of cool to have live performances. This is live at the Shakespeare Festival in New York. Cool stuff. And, of course, it's a limited edition EP. Here's another kind of cool one if you guys are into Black Sabbath. This is Jazz Sabbath. This is a early 70s jazz trio that plays Black Sabbath songs in the jazz version. Paranoid, Snowblind, Behind the Wall, Orchid, Sabracadabra, Symptom of the Universe, NIB, and Black Sabbath. This is from their first 3 albums, so this could be very interesting to see, Jazz Sabbath. So this is volume 2. I don't know, was volume 1 before?
It was.
Yeah. Okay. Then we have Santana, Splendor for us, and this is a, is this colored vinyl? It feels like it is. This is 4 sides of just great Santana stuff. Novos, a lot of Spanish material. Dato mi amor, Novis, con Santana, Adios solo luz, and ayo. I'm not a Spanish speaker, so it's not Italian. So, oye, dos. So this looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's color vinyl though. It doesn't say. Usually it tells you, but it could be. Who knows? Find out. Almond Brothers, Cream of the Crop. This, of course, is the peach stuff. This is 3 albums, 6 sides. Ooh, lots of stuff on this. This is basically all your big hits. Midnight Rider, Trouble No More, and Memory Elizabeth. This has got Melissa, Sweet Melissa. This, yeah, Whipping Post. Yeah, if you don't have Almond Brothers, this is what you want to get. This is just basically everything. And this looks like a recent recording too. And it is on limited edition gold, silver, and bronze colored vinyl with a 12x12 poster. This will go fast. Alice Cooper. And we have Brutal Plains. Brutal Planet record store day release here. This looks pretty cool. Combat podcast. This comes with a download cap. And you know what, John? This is 45 RPM.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't know that. It says right here. It
Yeah.
says Vipers, Brutal, Vinyl Edition, 45 RPM, and download card. So remember that when you play it, because if you play it on 33, it will sound not right. But really cool stuff. It's got some cool stuff on it. And I believe this is new Alice Cooper. And the much-awaited Belladonna by Stevie Nicks. And this is every outtrack and outtake of this particular album. This is going to go fast. John ordered a ton, but they will go fast. This is on 180. It's the original remastered album, early and alternative takes, and the soundtrack cuts. So this is everything she did. And, of course, this is a big album with the revival of Fleetwood Mac. This will be good. Moving along. Jackson 5 ABC album. Of course, this has all the good stuff on it. This has ABC. This has Come Down Around, I'm on Your Knee, Don't Need You, Why I Love, and I Found the Girl, and Young Folks. This does not have I Want You Back, which is on another album, I believe, but this still has ABC. And this is the early album, and look how young the Jacksons are. It's really, really cool. Cool to see that kind of stuff. Moving along, Stones, more Hot Rocks. This is side 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sides. And this is everything you want for the Stones. Lady Jane sitting on the fence. She's a rainbow. What to do? Money. So this is kind of like the alternative to the original Hot Rocks. This has more hits and phase cookies, and this is on 2 180 glow-in-the-dark vinyl, lithograph on archival paper, and original gatefold art. So this is going to be really cool. So this is a very cool Rolling Stones collectible. Moving along, we have Dave Davies of the Kinks, called Kinked. This is his solo material. Pretty cool stuff on it. It sounds very Kinks-like, which is kind of cool, of course. But very cool. And this is 2 albums, 4 sides of his compilation of his early solo works. Moving along, we're going into the 80s now. This is Simple Minds 5x5 Live. I think this is a recent album. This is a Record Store Day 22, issued on vinyl for the first time. Red, white, and blue vinyl. Pretty cool. This has all the intro. Don't You Forget About Me, I'm sure, is on here, because you cannot have them play that without playing that song. Is it on here? I think it is. Well, this is 1, 2, 3. This is 3 albums, 6 sides of Simple Minds Live. Pretty cool stuff. And it looks like recent, because they don't look young. Then we have on U2. We haven't done any U2 releases for a while, for the past couple of Record Store Days, but this includes 2 previously unreleased tracks, 100 180 vinyl. And this is early stuff. Celebration. Yeah, this is, oh, yes, this is early. This is probably 3rd, 4th album era. I mean, look how young Bono is. Edge has still got the blonde hair. And, yeah, no, that's Edge. And it's, the bass player, I forgot his name. Yeah, this is 80s stuff. These are outtakes of stuff. Trash, Trampoline, and The Party Girl, which that's not on any albums. I think that was on a 45, if I recall. So these have never been released before. So this is a highly collectible U2 item, and I'm sure this will go fast. How many worldwide? Does it tell us? No. But this will go fast. It's U2. Melinda Carlisle. You guys remember, was she in the Bangles? She was in the Bangles, yeah. She was a Bangles girl. This is her solo album. 4 sides, 2 albums. She does some of that Bangles stuff. I think some of it's her solo work too. And obviously, this is when she was a little bit older. Not so Melinda Carlisle. And we have Madonna. Who's that girl? Super Club Mix. Again, that's not Madonna now either. That's obviously an early version of Madonna. Who's that girl? Causing a commotion. Who's that girl? So this is a dub mix. Is this a dance mix? Yeah, dance mix. There we go. Pretty cool. Red vinyl, limited edition, 15,000 copies worldwide. If you're into Madonna, that is the way to go. The Damned. First time on vinyl, The Damned Strawberries, limited edition red pink swirl vinyl to celebrate the album's 40th anniversary release. Wow, 40 years ago? This was released in 1982. Holy shit. I remember when this came out. All right, well, that was a long time ago. Good stuff for 80s rock. And then we have another blast from the past, Rick Astley. And this, of course, has all his big hits on it, side 1, side 2. And, of course, he doesn't look like that anymore. Just not to destroy anybody's dreams and hopes. Pretty cool stuff. Rick Astley. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. This has got some cool stuff on it. Alternative early stuff that she did. Kind of like this stuff. This looks pretty cool. This is on Changes, 2 LPs with 20 additional acoustic tracks. This is one album, though. Yeah, one side, A, B, yeah. Pretty cool. So that's early Joan Jett, obviously. And then we have Nick Lowe, Wireless World. And this has some of the big hits on it that he did. I'm not going to be a bit. How to See, I think was big. Roller Show. I don't know. I can't remember him too much, but I believe those are the big hits for Nick Lowe. Another 80s. Well, I don't have to say that's an 80s band. You can just tell by looking at them. Self-laboratory. Same with the Knack, another 80s band. Of course, this is the My Sharona band. This is everything but My Oh, no, they have My Sharona on side D. But this is kind of cool. If you want to dig a little deeper on the Knack, this would be a way to go. Nice release. And it is 2 LPs, My Sharona, Good Girls Don't More, and Baby Blue Vinyl. So it's on blue vinyl. So that's pretty cool. So if you don't have any Knack, that might be the way to go. All right. Peter Tosh. This, of course, is modern day reggae, produced by Michael C. Collins. This is 4 sides. Pretty cool stuff. Rastafari is. This is your Johnny B. Good. This has definitely got your classic reggae releases. Pressed on marble vinyl. Complete capture live. So that's pretty cool for some Peter Tosh. I'm sure that'll be pretty popular. Mariah Carey. John tells me this one will sell out fast. This is Mariah Carey, and she's on brand new double LP pressing of the original 1998 release, remastered at 24-bit high-res audio for vinyl. Okay, so don't get things. Obviously, it's digital because that's how it was originally recorded, but they're getting it as clean as you can and put it on vinyl. So Mariah's first 13-inch one single, Vision of Love, Emotions, I'll Be There, Fantasy. Is it colored? No, I don't think so. But this is basically number ones, and that's everything you ever wanted. Mariah Carey, I assume. Is that correct? I don't listen to Mariah Carey, sorry. You can tell. Judas Priest. This is the one I showed you before over there. That's the metal. That's pretty cool. Opeth. These are some heavy metal stuff. This is my 2 pure white swirl vinyls. Cool shit. Look at that. 4 sides, 2 albums, looking pretty cool. Magical, Karma. This has got some cool stuff. This is some serious If you like Opeth, that's pretty heavy. Cool stuff, though. And speaking of pretty heavy, we got the Motorhead tapes. And I believe this is 1998 release stuff. Oh, yeah. This is some pretty cool. This has got Bomber, No Class. Oh, Dad. This is Lemmy at his best, live in Norwich, 1998. This is on a Venomous live set from the Snakebite Tour. Snakebite Love Tour, recorded at the University of East Anglia, Norwich, Ontario. Is it colored? Doesn't say. Limited edition, previously unreleased, double blue vinyl. So there we go. Pretty cool. I'm going to put Motorhead on top of Mariah Carey. All right, now we have Johnny Marr. This is some pretty good stuff right here. Spirit, Power, and Soul, Vince Clarke remix right there. That's an EP. Dance electronic music. This is all dance electronic music. There's 89 remixes, electronic. Again, first time. Really cool if you're going to have a party with 12-inch mixes. This is the old DJ stuff. Cool to have. You have songs on the whole side. Erasure, some more electronic music, and ending up with a Japanese mix of bustin' and droning. And this is electronic music. This is all cool stuff. Death of the Party, Beetledum. So this has got quite a few sides on it, too. And this has got, 3 albums, I think. Side 1, A, 2, yeah. A, B, C, D, no, 4, sorry. So pretty cool. Oh, it's in Japanese and in English. Cool. Gotta love it. All right, moving along, we have Velvet Underground and Nico. Well, basically Nico's. We're going to do them all together. Nico, this is Lou Reed, 71 RCA demos. This is his first recording sessions as a solo artist. Then we have Nico live at the Hacienda, and then Nico at the Factions. So this is a nice little collection. If you're into the Lou Reed, Nico stuff, this is the way to go. And then, staying with the Lou Reed collection, we have Lou Reed and Chris Christopherson, the bottom line. Now, I'm going to assume this is country-ish because Chris Christopherson's country and they're both on acoustic guitar, acoustic electric. I'm going to assume, but if we look at the songs, Legendary Hearts, yeah, Shipwreck, yeah, some of these are rocky songs and some of them are country songs. So Bird on the Wire, yeah, so it really depends. So it looks like an acoustic session there. So pretty cool. Then we have some psychedelia from the 60s. This is Judy in Disguise with Glasses, John Fred and his Playboy Band. Look at this. This is really cool. Psychedelic purple vinyl, bubblegum pop 60s nugget. This has Judy in Disguise, which was a big hit. Agnes English, Out of Little Fail. She Shot a Hole in My Soul. Hey, Hey, Bunny. That was another big one. Little Dum Dum. Yeah, I remember these. My mother. This is definitely 60s bubblegum rock. But cool to have. Very, very nostalgic. And then we have a live version of Willie Nelson. Can't really go wrong with that. I mean, I'm not a country guy, but if it's going to be anything, it's going to be him or Johnny Cash. And this is all classic Willie Nelson. Shotgun Willie, You Look Me Like the Devils. And right there, you really can't beat that. And that's a younger Willie Nelson, too, so that's some pretty cool stuff. Jimmy Day, Johnny Gimbel, Bobby Nelson. Oh, wow, a lot of these guys are dead, but they are all classics. Mickey Raphaels on harmonica. So this is a classic country legend. So people are like real classic legend country. That's the way to go. Then we got Latin legends, commemorative double vinyl. That looks pretty good. This is kind of a collection of all different stuff. I think we have some Tito Puente in here and Mario Puento, Yateros. Yeah, this is this classic Cuban, Puerto Rican, Latino rock. Really cool stuff. Memories Latino Disco. I love that medley. That's got to be cool. That's pretty cool. All right, now we're going to zip around over here and look at the, again, I'm going to give you a disclaimer. I'm not a rap guy, but these are the big rap releases. We have Future DS2, Record Store Day. It's on 2 LP teal colored vinyl and 2 platinum. This is a double platinum album. Then we have the Jacker. This is the Jacker Tear Gas. This is limited to 2,000 units. Has parental advisory all over it, so I assume that he is talking about bitches and all kinds of stuff, but whatever. Kawaii, and this is Jaden Smith, the Boy and Gambino. This is pretty cool. Pop Thieves, Retro. This looks like it has some dance mixes on it too. This is Belbiv Devo, Poison to Me, and this is a limited edition available in cherry red vinyl. Pretty cool stuff. Right there. Coolio, It Takes a Thief. Coolio's, I think this was a big one. This has a lot of #1 hits on it. This looks like the greatest hits right there. So this has got 4 sides of some pretty cool stuff. And is it on colored vinyl? Double LP, no, it doesn't say, but it looks pretty cool. That was pretty awesome. And then we have Jim Jones, Hustler's Poem, Product of My Environment. Yeah, my daughter likes this one a lot. So this has got a lot of cool stuff. It's got different mixes of the same one, so that's probably kind of cool. First time on vinyl, it's metallic, 180 gram metallic gold, so I assume it's metallic gold vinyl. Then we have Prodigy, another big rap band, and this has got a lot of short songs on it, produced by Alchemist. Pretty cool stuff. And I think this is one of the big ones. This is Zamageddon, and this has the comic book and Buckle Up Baden and the Mighty Zarface fights for his life, and this has the whole thing on it. And this comes with a comic book and I think some trading cards. Yeah. So this has got a whole thing going on. It's highly collectible. I think there's only like 1,100 or 1,200 of these things. Doesn't say too many. So there's another one you gotta come and get fast. We'll zip over there.
We have the soundtracks here.
Oh yeah, the soundtracks. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about that. I put up the soundtrack. I forgot. We got Break In, which is from the 80s. That was a big soundtrack, and this has got all the big hits. Look at that. Break dancing in the early 80s. If you need that, that's the thing to have. Moving on with the soundtracks, we have this one. This is in the 70s. This is all the hippie early stuff. The first time on vinyl, and it looks like it is on marble rainbow vinyl. Look at that. This has got Eat That, Eat of the Day, Flower Gone, Mr. Longshanks, Oh Mother. This seems to be a lot of downward hits of stuff that's pretty cool, gone in the 70s, so definitely cool stuff, and it's on a collectible vinyl. This is Doctor Who, Dead Air, Dave Tennant. This is the later Doctor Who. This is a soundtrack, 2 140 gram LPs in Soundwave green vinyl. So if you're into sci-fi, this is cool. This is the Doctor Who stuff. Pretty cool stuff. So on BBC. And then we have Blue Velvet. That is another movie. Angelo Badalamenti. This is Blue Velvet, Bobby Vinton. Some pretty good music on here. It's a marbleized blue vinyl. So that's, again, another collectible. Really cool stuff right there. And then this is Punk 45. This is a collection of punk that were on 45s originally. As you can see, some of these I do remember. Neon, Machines. And this is all like early 80s material. And this is on super limited edition. Comes with bonus free 7-inch single. I'm a Mess, Stormtrooper and download code. And I think it's got the complete extended text version, photographs, artwork, all kinds of stuff from the 70, 78 early punk period. So that's kind of cool to have. If you're into early punk and obscure bands, that's a way to get them, because a lot of them never released full albums. So that's pretty cool. Flipping over here, as I was going to do earlier, I'm going to finish up with this in the box sets, and these are the EPs and the picture disc. So, Everything But a Girl. We already did this one, I think. Did we do it? Yeah, we did one over there. We did that one over there. These are the picture discs right here. Donna Summer. Got some pretty cool songs. Mystery of Love, The Woman in Me, State of Independence, Love's in Control. Pretty good stuff. Then we got Devo, and this is cool with and them and Potatoes. Devo's classic 1982 album includes That's Good, Peekaboo, and Time Out for Fun. Limited edition of 5,500. Again, pretty cool stuff right there. It's got the lyrics on the back, which is nice to have. It was one I was waiting for because this has never been released. And this is Asia's Triple X album. Their best album since their opening album, I think, in my opinion. This is the original band, Carl Palmer, Jeff Downs, Steve Howe, and John Wetton. Of course, John Wetton is dead, and so the band's not together anymore, obviously. This came out in 2012. I remember getting it, and it was never released on vinyl. It was released on a CD very shortly, but the only vinyl you can get for this is something in Europe. It's a lot of money, so this is nice to get. If you want that Asia album, this is the way to get it. Then we have The Cure, which of course was been waiting for a long time right here. And The Cure, this is The Cure Pornography, and is it the whole album? Yep, yes it is. It's a full album on a picture disc, and that's pretty kind of cool. Then we have Debbie Gibson. Oh god, this is a blast from the past. She was big in the 80s, early 90s, I believe. And this is Lost in You Eyes, the duet with Joey McIntyre. I don't know that one, so I'm going to be honest with you, but it is a cool picture disc with one song. Is that one side, John, or two sides?
It's two sides.
It's two sides, so okay. Good. And then we have Star-Crossed by, who is this? You got me on this one, John. Nashville. Is this country? Star-Crossed Record Store Day Limited Edition Picture Disc. You got to know who this is just by the picture because they're not telling you much information on this, which I don't really know.
Star-Crossed.
Yeah, I guess it's Star-Crossed. MCA Nashville. I'm gonna make a guess. It's country. I'm gonna make a guess, but who knows? That's something there. Okay, we don't know everything. Cypress Hills 420 remixes. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is on a 10-inch single. This is cut at 45 RPM, so it's important to know to set your turntable at 45 to listen to that correctly. Then we have an EP from Mr. David Bowie. This is the toy one. Again, I think this is 45 too, is it?
I believe that's 33.
That's 33, yeah. They usually tell you if it's 45, but I was just going with the story. These are the CDs. I'll do those in a minute. These are the 7-inch releases. This is the Lake's original version. That's pretty cool.
Taylor Swift, ambassador of Record Store Day.
Yeah, so she did release this just for Record Store Day. So that's pretty cool. So these will probably sell out pretty quick as it is Taylor Swift. Got me on that. This is Foo Fighters. Okay, this will sell out fast for obvious reasons since it's the recent death of the drummer, which is so sad. Is here, and this has got Making a Fire and Chasing Birds. This has got a Hall Jazz Band reversion, so this will probably sell out quick. I don't know how many John got, but that will sell out quick because it's Foo Fighters. Remember what happened in the last Foo Fighters release? Vince Guaraldi baseball themes, pretty cool. I might have to get this myself. This is cool. This is from, of course, Charlie Brown. It's very collectible, very cool. Sunday Girl by Blondie. This is very cool. This has got Sunday Girl, which I believe this is on her Plastic Letters album. I believe it was. Yep, Plastic Letters. I knew it. I know Blondie. She's my girl. Cool stuff. This is pretty cool, and I love the picture sleeve with it. And then we have Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds. Pretty cool. And then we have a couple CDs. What do we got? We have, oh god, I can't even begin. Portals and Kirk Hammett. Kirk Hammett and the Portals. I gotta get my glasses on. Kirk Hammett and the Portals, and this has got Maiden and the Monster of the Gin. So this is pretty cool on CD releases. So CDs are kind of making a little comeback, not as big as vinyl, but good to have. John's got some good CDs over there. Sorry for the Wait, and this is Tunes Tech. And is this techno?
Little Wing hip hop.
Little Wing hip hop. Okay, so there we go. And we're going to finally close up with our box sets. There's always box sets, and these are all pretty cool ones. I don't think they took any chances this year because every one of these will probably sell out very quickly. Let's start off with my favorite, Chicago Live at Carnegie Hall, which I have the original. This is pretty intense. This is 6. How did I do it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm sorry. This is 8 albums. Yeah, it is 8. It's 8 sides, 4 albums, featuring Question 67 and 8. Doesn't anybody know what time it is? Remastered over by Lilo Gain and Tim Jessup. Limited edition of 6,000 copies. Now, also includes a new poster. There's a new poster in it. The original had a poster. It had 2 posters. And this one does 2. So this looks pretty cool. And it's got the original sleeves, too. This is a great, great album. And this is getting harder to get. This is getting expensive to find in good shape used. Just ask John. So this is a good alternative. So that's a good way to go. Love Chicago, and this is their first 4 albums, by the way. Pretty cool stuff. First 3 albums. The 4th one is a live one. Then we have the Ramones. Sire Years. This is everything you ever wanted with the Ramones. You don't have any Ramones? This is it. This is basically everything. This has got all the Sire stuff on it. I have that album. It's pretty good. It's got Pleasant. It's got a lot of good stuff on it. This is, and it's in a nice box set here. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And it's got Subterranean Jungle. It's got all the good stuff. Really, really cool. This is the later sire year stuff, though. So if you can see right here, if you look at the years on it, see, people will get confused and think it's going to have, like, you know, Blitzkrieg Bop and all that stuff on it. No, this is later. This is 81 to 89. This is the later stuff they did in the 80s. The early stuff, just to clear it up with that, is on earlier albums. That's the first 3 albums, Rocket to Russia and Ramones. Okay, now this is John's forte, so I should have him doing this, but this is the Doors LA Woman Sessions. This, I believe, is all the outtakes of everything they did of the LA Woman. This is last stuff he did before he died, I believe. 4 LP set. This is a progression of each song. This reminds me of what they did with the Morrison Hotel.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what we got going on here. And this is pretty cool. So, as you can see, it's got multiple takes of the same song, especially songs like Riders on the Storm, LA Woman, and things like that. That's kind of cool. If you're into the Doors, this is the way to go. And this will probably definitely sell out fast. It's on the original Elektra. 4 LPs includes the original demo of Riders on the Storm, newly remixed from the original multi-track session tapes. And it's a limited edition. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Grateful Dead always does well. This is the Grateful Dead Wembley Empire Pool London England concert in 1972. This is all of it. This is a limited edition 10,000 5 LP set, 180 gram vinyl. So yeah, that's quite a bit there right there. This is all the early stuff that you ever wanted. If you're into the Dead, this is the way to go. And this is that early English concert. This was a very limited concert. And then we have, this is Black Pumas. And this is a 7-inch collection. Kinds of cool stuff right there. I think that's it, right? No, that's it, and that is it. Like I said, it's 80% of the releases, so we're gonna have most of the all the other stuff will be here by Saturday, so we should be in good shape. So we hope to see that, and I'll have a little special on my show to show you some of the inner workings of some of these albums. So we hope to see you on Saturday. Remember, first come, first serve. Get here at 8 a.m. and it's the best way to get the things that you want and get the free giveaways. All right, Doc Vinyl out.